Oh. Can you guys hear me? All right, guys. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Today, as the title suggests, focused on getting in and getting out. Quality, as Mr. Kayvon mentioned, versus quantity. The problem is where I'm at now, back's against the wall. I feel like the feeling is gotta have some strong, good winners. But what I gotta do is be careful not to project any expectations onto these trades, because when you do that and they don't work out, it has the potential to create emotional misery on unfulfilled expectations. Too loud, Isaiah. Loud and clear. All right, Raja, 10-4. So the typical trader out there wants to be right on every single trade. That's what we're trying to avoid doing. But again, like I said, with the small account, that creates a problem. All right, let's dive in. Because yesterday, for instance, I had the one great trade RGLS out of the gate for the hangover, and that one's already spiking up and out on some news this morning. That's why I do not hold anything overnight. It's terrifying. You never know what's going to happen. Trade the hangover there, but I kept, there was a few misses, and then I started to overtrade a little bit. The thing with that, too, is, I'm overtrade a little bit, trying hard to focus on the higher quality setups. Again, with the distribution of trades, you never necessarily know which one's going to work out, right? And with these hangovers this morning, I would honestly like to be in 3 or 4 of them out of the gates, because I don't know which one's going to work. I know they're good probability setups, but I don't know which one's going to work. And so I want to not tunnel in on just one and risk marrying one ticker and staying longer than anticipated, fighting and all that kind of thing. All right, so let's dive into today. RGLS, I did want to just look at that one for you guys. That was my bigger winner yesterday on the short, but news came out there. WW, I tried to hit a couple times. That one's still a play. Weight Watchers is what it is. So it feels a little crowded here now. It's still heavy under the 200-day moving average, WW. But it feels like we probably have some shorts maybe underwater here. A little overcrowded there. The leading gapper this morning in Pennyland is JFBR. Good morning, Bob. Good to see you in here. Let's focus in on good trades today, guys. That's the point of this video. Yesterday, obviously in hindsight, wish I would have hit it and quit it. But I can't think like that, because a rule for me has been push the pedal to the metal when I'm green. Let's have a nice green day. So overall, just ended the day red. But that's been this week. So Monday and Tuesday, red. Small account, that makes it tough. JFBR, this one, what's happening here? Well, they're trading high after the company announced the sale of its Smart Repair Pro business for $11.8 million. Hala, JFBR. That one recently at lows, kind of breaking the uptrend with this move this morning. Let's take a look at the short percent interest on JFBR. And let me know if there's any tickers you guys are watching you want me to take a look at. Only 2% of the float is short, JFBR. 120, that magic area, it was finding consolidation at. Go over that all the time. And we're making another move on up right now. So, I'll be watching this one closely. And there's probably not even any inventory for me. But it's one of those plays that may have a decent spike throughout the, at least the morning spike. We want to watch for backside there if taking a short. It's too expensive, $15.50 to short JFBR. I wouldn't short it here anyways. I would be waiting on a play like this for backside. So post elevator down. So the bias here, if I were to have a bias, would be long until the elevator down. And then after that, it's backside and short into pops against that. Okay, but a few plays I'm looking at to take a short position on out of the gates, similar to yesterday. I got four hangovers I threw down there. I got ABVE, which consolidated really nicely yesterday at 115, so that might be not my favorite one. ABAT, ABAT. This one is sitting right at its previous close right now, which is 153. Yellow line here, 153. They received a letter of interest, so nothing's set in stone yet. It received a letter of interest from a bank for $900 million financing for a lithium project. Letter of interest on ABAT. So that one, nice little climb yesterday. Could hit that on a pop. We got a lot of resistance there. We could work. Another one, LFMD. I like the previous close there as well. 862. The problem with this one is the open. I didn't really like the sell-off, pop, sell-off, then slow climb all the way back up. Just moving a little irregularly, if that makes sense. And then KNSA, a little hangover as well. Very weak. Nice strong climb yesterday. Very weak right now. That's what I look for longs to unwind their position. Kind of in this channel right here on the daily, we look left to predict right. Okay, so we're going to trade the probabilities. Here's a quote I want you guys to study. Learn. When you learn the trading skill of risk acceptance, the market will not be able to generate information that you define or interpret as painful. If the information the market generates doesn't have the potential to cause you emotional pain, there's nothing to avoid. It's just information. That's what we're focused on today. Just the information. Probabilities. Okay, let me know if there's any other pre-market gainers you guys are looking at. Yesterday's plays, JFBR, WW. We haven't seen really any long moves, breakouts like sustain themselves over Monday and Tuesday. So going into today, I'm anticipating, us getting some pops, but are they going to sustain? That's the question, because we haven't seen that in the last couple days. Still like WW, but I took 2 L's on it yesterday, and I don't really know if I really want to trade it again today. A penny play that yesterday was a really nice short on pops. Look at every single time WW spiked up and you shorted that spike, it essentially pulled back down. As long as you were not shorting into weakness here, you were A-okay. Every single time this thing popped up, she had a nice elevator down move. So I could look for that. I'll throw it down, WW, for looking for something similar. Any kind of a spike up, short into. ABVE, ABAT, LMFD, KNSA I'm watching. Good morning, Keith. What do you mean, Keith? You took a few L's back to back. Did you, with the fees coming out, you're saying the account is needing to be topped off? Oh, I'm about to join you on that. Okay, I'm trying to pick my favorite here. I don't want to have favorites. I want to be in all of them. Problem is, I don't have the large enough account size to be in all of them. Man, should have taken, like with this small account, I gotta take the green and just run. That's the title today. I gotta take the green and just run. Every single day, just focus on quality over quantity. Take the green and just run. I gotta grow this account, man. It's tough. Alright, let's see what's going to be happening. SPY pulling back. Kevon pointed that out. And I'm considering a short on one of these tickers. Let me check LFMD. See if I need to locate there. Let's get the party started, guys. Oh, nice. As soon as I pulled it up, dropped 30 cents. Cool. Off to a wonderful start. ABVE, I'm definitely interested in that one too. Wow, LFMD. What the hell? Alright, ABVE, that one's popping up. 6 cent spread though. You gonna start a GoFundMe for your trading account? Oh, dude. It's got a decent spread on it. Alright, ABAT hangover snap right now, 15 cents. LFMD snap 30 cents. Sometimes it's good just to get involved with these at the open. And ABVE spiking up. So I'm interested in ABVE. I'm going to accept 200 shares on this. Whew. This could get pricey here. I'm going to take it at 163. 200. 163. Oh boy. All right. This could be good or this could hurt. Let's put a This thing is all over the damn place, dude. Good God. I feel like I can't put a stop on it. It's all over the damn place. Sorry, I'm monitoring this closely. Wow. Man, this is all over the place. Fuck. It almost feels like I'm just going to get stopped out of this one. She's fluctuating too much. Put a $2 stop on it. Not feeling comfortable with it. That is a decent L if she gets up to $2, but I got to give it some room. JFBR looking heavy right now. ABAT snapped. LFMD still heavy. Dang it. Dang it. Had a chance to take profit there. Didn't do it. Well, Keith, I'm about to start you. I'm about to be with you on the GoFundMe. That's what it's looking like. I'm gonna stick with it. This will be a max loss though if this gets up to $2. I'm gonna try to stick with it though. This is just moving a little quicker than I thought it was going to. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gone a couple hundred shares on it. Whipping around 20 cents at a time. It's up from 40 cents, actually 25 cents in February to where it's at right now. Wow. Wow. Snap under 150, man. Come on. Sitting right at a line I have on TOS, which was a resistance I had marked off. Well, upper shadows there, past chart history is what I'm seeing. Yeah, that's what we're seeing. Into the 180s. Couple upper shadows into the 180s, ABVE. So really need it to start pulling back down to like the 130s, 20s today. Kind of the profit target area on it. Which it may try to go from green to red this morning. We'll see. I'm going to take half off at 147. Half off to reduce the risk just a little bit. Then I want to see it go red. Right now it's on the day. Right now it's kind of like a doji starish. It's fighting the open. Fighting the open right here, ABVE. But you guys know what I'm going to do at this point. Leftovers. Setting the adjusted stop. I can't put it at break even. It's got to be a little higher than that because this thing's whipping around a little too much. I'm going to put it 163 is my average. That's not great. I'm going to put my adjusted stop at 180, 181. Take the rest off into the 20s, 120 if we get down there. Oh, that one gave me a headache. I'm already not feeling well, stock market. Come on. If I can have this one go green to red. The previous close is 131. We'll see what it's going to do down there at that level. Need an Advil. Alright, I'm sorry guys. These other hangovers. Look at ABAT. That would have been a better one to be involved with. Just 155 down to 135. Or any of those other ones. God, man. Okay, WW is kind of heavy. We suspected that may be the case. That one is a short on pop, so that's what we're watching for that. I do not want to overtrade today. I did not get a BAT on the hangover. LMFD either. KNSA still sitting kinda where I liked it, but that one's trading a little thin. What's the leading JFBR doing? The leading gapper here. Not much of anything. Man, trading sick and then getting involved in that craziness right there. That'll spin your head around. KC, nice morning spike into 1420. Going red on the day, that one is too. Kayvon, what you doing? CCL, Carnival Cruise Line. Carnival Cruise Line snapping. Man, Carnival. Dude, I remember during COVID when Carnival was like this ticker was sitting around, I think it was like $7 or $8. Yeah, look at this. Oh my god. I remember seeing this back here at $6. $6 or $7, and I was like, dude, this could be the swing of a lifetime. I wish I had $1 million to throw at this. Because clearly, 6 up to 28 is what? You're over 4x in your money. Just a simple million into 4 million. But Carnival's been getting hit pretty hard here last week or two. We'll see what ABVE is going to do. I'm going to let the leftovers play around. If longs capitulate that, we could really see it back down to 120 or lower. Yesterday it was consolidating a lot at 130. 130 may be the profit-taking area. Previous close. Kayvon's taking OKE. starter position. WW spiking back up towards 90 cents. JFBR, the leading gapper, still remaining heavy. 120 key area on that one. SPY, capitulation. SPY with the panic and sell-off there. Man, not a lot of follow-through momentum for the longs. I feel bad for them. We're seeing a lot of tickers just give everything back. What are you guys looking at? Because yesterday I had a morning trade like this and was up $50 and literally blew $80 just over trading. So I don't even know if I'm going to trade again. It's going to have to be a really nice setup for me to take it. Alright, Kayvon's working ARE long and an OKE long for those following along. Yeah, OKE looks pretty good. On the 5-minute, I like this big lower shadow. What time frame do you normally use, Kayvon? Oh my God, Isaiah, you topped ABVE. Fuck. Would have been sitting 5Q right now. That is extremely painful, man. I'm sorry to hear that. There's not much else pain-wise out there that's worse than that. I'm sorry. I am noticing, if you don't mind me, Isaiah, saying this, because I feel like we both have similar struggles. I have noticed like 3 or 4 times that you've done that. I don't know, like maybe you would benefit from like slowly getting into them, you know what I'm saying? And maybe I would too. The top ticks are so tough. Because I notice we both do that a lot. We're topping a lot of these plays. Maybe like just slowing down a little bit and starting them. So if you were in, let's say you're in 300 shares, just like starting them 100, then another 100. You know, I've been trying to avoid that because I get too biased on it and I take bigger L's. But it sounds like that could help you out because you've had some days like this where like slow it down a little bit, like widen out the risk a little bit, you know, give it some room. It's just tough, man. I'm sorry. It's tough having that happen and then watching it do what it's doing. I feel your pain, and I literally feel like that was about to be me, honestly. I was probably going to set the 180 stop on it too, but it just kept... I didn't set it because this thing was whipping so much. which could have been trouble for me. Not necessarily happy with the trade. I'm happy with growing the balls to take it, but I'm not happy with the risk management, I guess, because right now it feels kind of 1-to-1. I was probably down 30 or 40 bucks. I'm probably up 30 or 40. Not necessarily happy with that. Gold spiking up. NGD 330 to 372. Yeah, you're feeling tilted right now. Yeah, yep. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to trade today. I was pretty tilted from yesterday, which may come in as a surprise to you because RGLS was great out of the open. But that top tick on VKTX yesterday, 2963, just sent me in tilt mode. I wish that I could get locked out once my account, maybe AI, maybe if I trade with like a Neuralink one day, it would know, Kevin, you're on tilt, lock it down. When I top tick, that is when I go on tilt. If I were you, I would be on tilt, and I'd be looking for something to take my anger out on the market, And that's what I did yesterday, down to pretty much max loss. Yeah, the max loss on the account is really a good idea. I'm glad to. That's one thing I learned so far with this $1,000 account that's been really good. So like if I can get this going or top it off again, I feel like we're on the right track. That max loss has been very good. Yeah, Keith, that's tough, man. I wish you could have had more time with this account, to get some experience. So you think you were oversizing too? Because really what the idea is, you want the experience. If you're blowing it up in 3 trades, try to maximize the time, lower your share size. But then that's hard too, because you've watched me bleed out on fees. So that's why I'm trying to size up a little bit. But when the back's against the wall, there's more issues with that. It's it's tough. There's a lot to it. If and when I throw another like 1,000 on this, I'm gonna be sizing up. More. I'm gonna be throwing several hundred shares on some of these tickers. I just feel like I have to. To account for the fees. Alright, you guys are looking for a trade, I know it, but as the title suggests, I was trying to get in and get out, so this may be boring, because I don't know if I'm taking anything else. QO, hang on, what did I just see? ULY. Huh. Not terrible. Bob, this is not for the weak-minded. No, it's not. But you can grow a strong mind. ULY is interesting. $4 a week ago. $17 is sitting at right now. Yeah, it's almost too much mentally, right? That's why so many people get out of it. It's just too much. It's all mental. You got to have a strategy, but then it becomes all mental after that, as you heard from a lot of experienced traders yesterday. 5% short, 5.73 on ULY. Not a bad pattern up here. I don't know why it's up from a few dollars to 17. If you guys know, let me know. I'm going to look at some of the news. You shorted 400 shares ABVE and then top ticked it. That's painful, guys. This ULY is not in a bad trend here. It halted up, opened up, now it's kind of heavy. Check the locates for it. Very expensive. $17 per 100. Nah. Yeah, you're right. I got to build a cushion with small share size and I can swing harder. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you. Small accounts are good because we get to are good in the sense they're bad and good, right? What's the good though? The good is you get to experience all the emotions of the freedom to trade and express yourselves in the market. But it comes with some bad too. SPY in a free fall. OKE, yeah, I like that 5 minute too. 5 minute lower shadows, basing out, 80s. OKE is not too bad here. I'm tempted, Kayvon, I am. We're going to have a green team casino day, Keith, one of these days. We're going to get the green team up in a suite in the Caesar's Palace. Trading from Caesar's Palace. And then going and playing some blackjack. Heck yeah. I'm all about that. KC, what a sell-off. Man, so the longs are having trouble today, guys. They really are. A lot of these plays that are spiking on up, they're just coming straight on back down. Our leading gapper this morning, JFBR, has been slowly unwinding all morning. This week has been hard, man. God, this week has been hard. A lot of good traders have been struggling to keep the green going this week. Yeah, good trade there, Kayvon OKE. Bob got 30% long IVF bounce off 200 EMA at the open. IVF. Well, so this is just IPO'd. And they already have earnings. Just IPO'd. And we have announced financial results. This is one of the only plays actually spiking up, huh? IVF. No past chart history to look at, unfortunately. Really found its feet at 250. Probably expensive to locate this one too. $5 per 100. When something is the only ticker up, be nervous about it sustaining that. I will say that. Dude, there's going to be some headline today that's going to come out that's going to send the market skyrocketing. I can feel it. Because Trump already said that they were talking about how... Oh, shoot. Do I have a doctor's appointment? Oh, my wife puts these appointments on the schedule. I don't know if that's mine. I'm asking her. OKE almost gave us an entry, Kayvon. That nice little pullback down there. Yeah, yeah. If the market, if the market finds its feet too, OKE is going to be good for you. Weight Watchers is not a bad short. It feels overcrowded. Yeah, it's sitting right on the 200-day moving average. And this 95 to $1, it's going to be kind of tough. I really wouldn't mind shorting it into that pop like I went over this morning. You see yesterday, and that's why I like past chart history, to get an idea of the feel for these tickers. So you know the personality of it. Because this one yesterday, every spike, pullback, spike, pullback, spike, pullback. Bob, good job though on IVF, rather, not sticking around too long. Look at that magic 320 it just hit. Man, it's clockwork, baby. That 320 area is clockwork. 20-cent area. Yeah, good job on getting in and getting out. So I know you've been working on that. Good job with that. Keith, back to the trenches to get money back in the account. Stay positive, stay forward focused. Something I have learned in this journey. Trying to stay positive with all the adversity that faces us each and every day in this. But next time, try to give yourself more of a shot with it, like not going all in. Recognize the issues right now. Recognize the issues right now and that you struggle with. Trying to grow it too quickly is what it seems like. Yeah, OKE was real nice. Nice job there, Kayvon. ULY pretty nice too, but that one's that one was expensive to locate. That one's fading right now. Where's WW at? WW making a climb. I gotta figure out if that's my appointment. Okay, no, it's not. Okay, let's find something, see what's going on out here. If you have the ETB shorts, ULY, it's not terrible if you can get it on a pop. VNet curling on around. VNet. So the Chinese ticker, I believe. Look at the last 5 days. I encourage you to do that too. When you pull up a ticker, look at all the different time ranges, like the yearly, 5-day. Look at the 5-day here. Spike up, complete sell-off all the way back down. Did that. It literally did that for 5 days in a row. VNet. So tickers have personalities. They do. Apparently they have ethnicities too. Chinese and personality. This one did a red to green move. It's holding up 590s right now. I'll throw it on the watch list. There's something there. Something might be there. And then STSS grinding higher right now. Grinding in a very big grind, STSS. MG, you got the 319 short on IVF, dude. What was the risk there? You got the after hours high and getting it around 320. Covered at 274. Good patience there. Wow, that was pretty good. Maybe. I mean, it does have a lot of support right here in this consolidation, which it certainly definitely could crack under that. We'll see what happens there. Okay, ABAT, that hangover is curling back around. LFMD, God, this one's still looking heavy. 5-minute time frame there, LFMD. That one's pretty heavy against 820. That one could fade more today. You know, I'm off by 30 cents where I want to be in at, but let me take a look. God, the longer I sit here. That's ETB as well. Shoot. Thinking about an LFMD short against like up and over 820 or the open of the day, 835. I like the upper shadows we're seeing on the 5-minute. I'm going to go smaller here. I got filled 808. I'm going small, looking to pad the wallet here. I'm telling you guys right now, please keep me to it. If this trade's red, I'm done. Risk is going to be back closer to the open. 808, 20. 8. 27 risk. 750 reward. Just looking to pad the wallet with this trade, smaller size. I don't want to not trade because I'm green, but I do want to get in and get out. Profit target on ABVE for leftovers is going to be probably down towards 130. That's where we saw a lot of consolidation in the previous close yesterday. All right, MG, you were expecting it to go pre-market high. So we have okay, gotcha. RCKY overextended. Oh, nice. Yeah. Good eye there, Bob. Yeah, it is. That looks like a slow little fader. Very thin. Probably spready, too. Yeah, 30-cent spread. 35-cent spread. I probably won't touch it with that spread, but if you, I mean, lower share size is not terrible. Decent spread on it, though. OKE, still curling up towards VWAP. Good work there, Kevon. Man, ULY did look like a good short. That went in a bear flag, 2 back up to VWAP. Back down a whole other point off of that. Just expensive shorts. STSS in a little bit of a grindy uptrend right now. And KC, what a pop. Wow, okay. VNet still spiking up. Yeah, VNet, there's a trade there. I don't know if I'm going to take it, but there's a trade there. And gold, NGD still straight up. It's gold. Wow, TTI. Man, can ABVE do this? Spike up and then just capitulate down. VNet's at the magic 20-cent area too, which could pose a decent short. VNet. It's ETB. It's getting up and over 620 though. All right, 1 second, guys. BRB. Okay. Just email me a screenshot of the OKE trade. Yeah, I see that. That's good. Let me show the guys real quick. This is pretty much Kayvon's strategy, guys. His bread and butter play right here. OKE. Looking for the reversal. It's a mean reversion trader. On the 5-minute, though. 5-minute timeline is what Kayvon uses. So you see... I gotta move my face. Here's the volume chart. So he's looking for the sell-off, and then essentially he's looking for this increased volume, which is what we look for too. Looking to short and buy fear. We're looking for essentially the same thing too. Increased volume implies what? It implies liquidity sweeps. It implies emotions. Stops getting taken out. And all of that combined is essentially creating the reversal. So this pretty much the volume ramp there on the stops getting taken out, and then you see how the volume's kind of slowing down and just kind of honestly trending downward. The volume there, it's just now it's just slow stairs up. Really, longs coming in, slowly scooping it up, shorts covering. It's less emotional, so the stairs up a little bit less emotional there. That's pretty much what Kayvon's looking for. He's got a scanner that pretty much alerts him on those trades. I don't know if it's built into IB or you could too see the volume. You couldn't see the volume there. Lies. Yeah, that was a good one. Good one, Kayvon. VNet 626 just hit. There you go. From the man himself, increase on front side, decrease on back side. MG, IVF, 320. Man, that was clean. That is a clean one. Are you still working any of that OKE? And then ABAT, sitting right here at the previous close in the open. Not a bad short. It's not a bad hand right there. JFBR attempting to cross VWAP and failed that. Nice. Yes, that is the patience we need. Good job. If Kayvon's patient with some of these exits like that, man, your account is straight up. Yeah, VNet was decent up there, but I don't know. I'm trying to really focus in on just a couple good trades. I'm going to look around, see if there's anything else to take. ULE was real good too. Even if you missed it up there, the bear flag up to VWAP, that was really good. GDS straight up and pulling back. Hindsight was such a good setup. Wish you would have put big size on. Yeah, I think we were talking about that yesterday. It's like some of your best trades just work out on your initial entry. Alright, LFMD just snapped down towards 8. And still with some leftovers ABVE. Would like that to be heavy on any pop here. Of course, LFMD too. Kind of hanging over. Kind of a decent hangover play. You look at some profit target areas. Should have done this earlier. 7. It looks like 720. Yeah, 720 is going to be the main profit target area. LFMD. Wow, what a boring market we're in. Goodness gracious. This whole week has been like this. Snipey week. It's got to be a snipey week. Anyone got any hot picks? This is so damn boring. Oh my god. Alright. I mean, I like LFMD still. I'm in that for the short fade. I was tempted to size into it a little bit, but I don't think I'm going to. I don't know. ABVE, I mean, if we can get that one heavy and continual fade there, but I'm not seeing much. VNet was decent, and then IVF MG hit. That was beautiful at 320. Common theme this week has just been gotta snipe out a couple good trades, and that's pretty much all you're going to get. ULY too. They're like, I've seen 3 other trades I could have taken that were pretty good. Bob just stalking the market, waiting for that little gazelle to walk past you. STSS into the 720s. Pull back from there. Yeah, yesterday should have ended the day when I was up 50. And today it could be up another 50. You know, it could have been good for the account. You just take the winners and run. That's what I need to do with small accounts. VNet, maybe sloppy seconds if we get a pop up towards the highs. As my dad would always say, a big maybe, though. A big maybe. ABAT, not a bad short up there. We talked about that. Previous close on the open. Then ODD at its highs. ODD hitting 52-week highs. What's going on here? Earnings? Yeah, earnings. It's the reason the whole market's selling off and ODD straight up. Fresh. What you laughing about, Keith? Yeah, a couple of these like earnings plays been going straight up. Linear there. $15.40's not too bad. Could keep it on watch for a move up there. 15.40s. All right. Well, your scanner was right, Kayvon. ODD basing out at 56. It's hit it a few times and then pulled back a lot. 2 points nearly. Yep, good job. ARE, OKE both worked out pretty well on your initial entry. IVF might be doing a little head and shoulder action. Man, WW still climbing up. WW head towards $1 again. You notice what I said from yesterday? Every pop gets sold off. Look at this. Spike up, 95, down to 85. This just seems like a scalper's paradise, WW. What has happened, guys, with this market? Dude, like for 4 or 5 months we've been streaming until 12:30, and it's been no breaks really at all. SPY's trying to get a nice little reversal too. Inverse head and shoulders. SPY coming back up to the open. SPY putting in the work. LFMD, nice. Got the short there, 808. To pad the wallet. Smaller size, but that one's working out so far. It does have some support down here at the 775 range. Tough market conditions, traders. VNet was sloppy seconds. I didn't trust it. But sloppy seconds there. 425 is pulling back off of that. Man, I think I might be wrapping it up, man. See what ABVE is going to do here. Snap into the 130s. I probably take it all. Are we trying to base out here? ARE rejecting the high day. I'll take a look in a second. Mr. Doug in the building. Doug, it's been a tough week. It's been very tough. We have a few men down this morning. I'm going to take all of ABVE. At 142 from 165. Made 5 extra cents on the leftovers there. Tried to work them. 147 half off, 142 half off. And then working a little pad the wallet trade on LFMD. Yeah, it's been a tough week, Doug. It's been tough because I don't know if you've been around. I know you've been around pre-market, but market hours have been not easy, man. Not easy. That VNet was a miss. Like, there's been a couple misses like this every day where you get the magic 20-cent sloppy seconds pop, 625, sell off from there. But MG hit IVF at 320. That was beautiful. That pullback. And then ULY was not bad either. On this sell-off turned into a bear flag here against VWAP there, and you're trading risk in a high day. So that was a pretty decent play right there. WW is actually getting pretty nice here. God, should I stick around? 105 is really good resistance. It's 40 cents for 100 shares. I'm looking to pad the wallet right now, Doug. That's what I do. If I'm already up decent on the day, I'll just try to pad the wallet with some decent setups here and there. I may take WW. I'm not going to short it into this pullback right here. This has been a decent play on euphoric pops. Yesterday, you could see that. Spike, pullback, spike, pullback, spike, pullback. So we're seeing that even right now, spiking to a pullback. It's a little grindy, though. I'm not too eager to get involved there if it's not going to give me an entry. Yeah, unfortunately, ABVE stopped out a couple of us this morning at the top. Hated to see that, Doug. Dang it. WW. It was getting juicy up there, Doug. It's down 10 cents off of 107. I saw that and she was calling my name. I missed my trade this morning on IVS. Look forward to Monday when I'll be trading pre-market every morning. Nice. Switching schedule in your schedules. LFMD just snapped into the 70s. I guess I'll probably take LFMD down here. That's pretty much the profit target in the 770s. So up 53.50 on the day. I should have ended the day yesterday after my first trade when I was up $50. So I may take that as a sign right now. Tomorrow the fees come out, which is not going to be great. I got a long month of May ahead of me to grind this account up. Man, WW looked good right there. Shoot. Sometimes sometimes they miss you, man. Like, you look at the resistance, and it's beautiful right there at 106. And it just takes a little time to locate the shares. Get the order ready. And then she's down 10 cents. I'll look for a sloppy seconds pop up there. If we pop back up towards $1, I'll probably hit it again. Or try to hit it. Long and short of it, baby. That's right. No bias. Just the long and short of it. Oh, wow, Doug. You got a lot going on at 43. Lot going on. It's exciting. Okay. Very cool. What you going back for? Oh, WW. You pain me. Ugh. I get upset about these misses. Especially on I need today to be a big day because of the fees tomorrow. But I focused on quality over quantity today, and so far that has paid off. Only 2 trades. BRB. Switch out the light real quick. All right. Oh, shoot, press the wrong button. For my watch list, I like to filter it by tickers with the highest percent net change, so that I'm just seeing the most abnormal moves first, if that makes sense. Because as traders, we're looking for abnormalities, inefficiencies. That creates the opportunity, right? So looking for the abnormalities, for that opportunity, that range. The range is where the money's made. Whether tickers go up or down, you can long or short, but you need range. Something that aligns with trading. Hey man, you're all in here with the trading world. I love it. Why not? You know, life's short. Go for your passions. That's what I say. I mean, look. My desire has always just to been a consistent trader. I've never assigned a dollar value to it. That's just been my dream. And everything else, I don't really care about. You know, like, which hurts the YouTube, right? Because I don't really care about flashing. I don't care about numbers. If I see somebody's chart with the short at the top, buys at the bottom, like, that excites me, not a number. I love good trading. That's what excites me. And that's always just been my dream, be a consistent trader. I do not need fancy anything. That doesn't excite me at all. Been around all the fancy stuff. It doesn't excite me. Alright, WW curling back around a little bit. I don't know. It's been a short on pops. Probably not going to take it. Honestly, I'm probably wrapping the day on those two trades. ODD is our leading gainer on my watch list right now. Maybe a short there against the highs. That is on earnings. But probably avoiding the over trading. CEP, look, traders got bored. Spiked CEP on up. The long chat rooms are getting aggravated. Oh, STSS. Oh, a whole point that thing dropped. 730s, 40s that spiked up to and then pulled back a point off of that. Wow. A couple good plays, but man, they're few and far in between. VNet too. Wow. VNet sloppy seconds pop. Good pullback. Yeah, WW kind of a miss. I was about to locate and hit that. Oh well. I'll take it. I'll take the day. Any questions before I wrap this up? My wife's off. I'm going to hang out with her for a little bit. And go enjoy a green day. That's what I needed. Yesterday, sat here all day giving back my green morning. So, I ain't doing that today. Actually doing what the title suggests today. And getting in and getting out. Like I said, fees come out tomorrow. I got a lot of work to do this month. May has got to be a big month. May has got to be a big month for me. But I'm getting there. I'm doing way better than at the start of this challenge. So I'm optimistic with it. CEP coming up to highs. Yeah, if not, guys, Wednesday, wrapping it up kind of early. A few decent opportunities. I can think of about 5 of them, but outside of that, you had to be on top of them quick, too. That's the problem. Otherwise, good work, guys. I mean, hit me up if you have any questions, averydaytrading@gmail.com. We're going to scope out and find something tomorrow and get in and get out again. If this week is going to be like this, we just got to play the hand correctly, right? We can't project what we want onto the market. That's a big learning lesson. For newer traders, like newer traders that... I'll say this. When I first would have started trading and I would have jumped into this market, I would have been trying to press the action, even if the action wasn't there. Be seeing decent hands that were not decent hands. You know, I would look at a 7-2 offsuit and it would be a and think it's a pocket pair ace hand. So it's about being disciplined. That's a difficult thing. You cannot project your expectations onto your trades or the market, your trades either, because that's going to... I was going over it this morning. If you project your expectations on the market, as this quote says, you're going to be extremely let down. Yeah. Definition of a winning attitude. Positive expectation of your efforts with an acceptance that whatever results you get are a perfect reflection of your level of development and what you need to learn to do better. We got to be careful about what we project into the future. Nothing else has the potential to create more unhappiness and emotional misery than an unfulfilled expectation. So the expectations should essentially be to trade well. That should be the expectation. Trade well. The rest will take care of itself if you trade well. Alright guys, that's the wisdom of the day. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Sorry the market is doing what it's doing. Wish I would have hit WW up there. Oh well, I'll flip through some tickers a little bit later on, develop a hangover setup watch list. Tomorrow, a few of us were, and I do it too, Getting a little too heavy, too quick on some of these tickers, so we need to... Man, I've been focusing on the single entries, but maybe some of us in here should either size down, widen out the risk, and still do single entries, or do multiple entries. Break your full size up into like 3 or 4 pieces and size into it. But again, then that's marrying. I'm trying to avoid doing that, but I'm just providing it as a potential that I see some traders find success with. Other traders do find success with it. I don't. Kayvon's back and we're out. Yeah, Kayvon, not seeing much else. Trying to do what we were talking about, and that is taking the quality setups and running. So I'm out of here on the day. Good work, Bob. You were disciplined, took a good setup this morning, and didn't see anything else, so you're walking. Yeah, Kayvon, nice day to you too. Good work. Not going to cry over spilled milk. But I do want you to see this, Kayvon, because you were out. I was in the process of locating WW up here. Tapping euphoric move, tapping my resistance line. Then she dumped. There's beautiful resistance here at 106.7, left of the chart. That was a good setup. I'm going to be happy with what I got, though. Alright, McCartney, what's going on? How'd your day go? CPro takes out the fees the first day of the month, so that's going to be May 1st tomorrow. It's at the beginning of the day. Yeah. Yep. Anything else before we head out? Does that answer your question? Don't pull me in another trade. Yeah, it is. Oh, wow. That does look good. Okay. $47.50 resistance on the chart. Crossing the 50-day right now. 46.31 is the 50-day. Man, LFMD still selling off nice. Nice. I think I took that too early. 760 it's at right now. I think I took it 775. Yeah, not bad though. If I sit here and watch this have a fast move up through 47, I'll probably have to take it. Unfortunately. So I'm trying to get out of here. 47, 40s. Man, I hate being sick. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I'm gonna walk away though. I'm gonna walk away. Traders, thank you guys for being a part of the green team. Always happy to help you. Email me averydaytrading@gmail.com. And otherwise, I'll see you guys in the morning. Yeah, it does, but I can't leave the green team hanging. I'll see you guys in the morning.